Welcome, welcome to a new DJ Wilson STEM video. Again, this is getting into our JavaScript lessons, and again, giving some shout outs to CodeOrg for setting up this platform in which we can educate as well as teach our students, and our students get to play on this and program and learn. So this particular lesson, we are going to jump right back into our variables, but also using code.org set animation features to create different characters. Okay. So what we'll do in this is we'll create characters using variables. All right. So we want to create two variables with and then we want to set those animations, and we want to draw those characters, and we'll play around with the properties of those characters a little bit. All right. So I'm gonna create two variables, and if you in code.org, if you click on the animation here, right, you have all sorts of different characters that you can choose from. All right, and again, there's even more, right? If you click on the plus sign, there's all of these different characters. Okay, so but what I want to do is I'll choose, let's say, Nico and Isabel. All right, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my code here. And so the first thing I want to do is I'm going to create some variables, and I'm going to create the variable for Isabel first. So var Isabel. All right, and then equals create sprite, and then I'm going to put Isabel at a specific location. So let's put Isabel at 200, 200. So X, Y, right? And then I'm going to create a variable for Nico. So var Nico equals create sprite. And I'm going to put Nico at 100, 200. So he's going to be standing right next to Isabel. All right. So nothing is done here just yet, because all I did so far was I just created two variables. I did not set their animation. All right. So down here where it says set their animation, I'm going to do that. All right. So in order to set their animation to make these variables look like something, I'm going to type Isabel.setAnimation. Okay, so Isabel dot set animation, and then I'm going to select her animation. And again, where'd I get this animation, or where'd I get this, what Isabel is going to look like, is I clicked on the animation, and I think I passed Isabel. Oh, there's Isabel. Okay. Couple things you need to make sure when you're typing these, and everything has to be spelled correctly, capitalization, punctuation. Pay attention to your details. Now notice I used to have a yellow triangle up here next to Isabel, right? That yellow triangle was because I created a function. I created a variable, defined a variable, but I did not call it in my program. So now when I come back here and I put Nico in, I set his character. So Nico dot set animation. Okay. And so now when I click run, whoa, nothing happened. Oh my goodness, what happened? What happened? Well, remember, we have to draw the sprites, right? We have to tell, code.org, hey, I want you to do something now. I want you to draw these characters. So we're just going to type in draw sprites. Okay. And now I have Nico and Isabel standing next to each other. Right? But hey, what if I want Isabel to be standing in front? Right? So again, remember, it draws things in the order at which you put them in the program. Okay, so therefore, if I want Isabel to be in front, I need to put Nico. I need to draw or define Nico first, and now Isabel's in the front. So again, that's just making sure. Again, you can do whatever you want, but you have to make sure that you define the variables in the background first, and then the ones that are on top second, because that's how it's going to draw them in order. But let's say if I want to alter their size a little bit. All right, so we use the property of scale when we want to change the size of sprites or variables. Okay, so if I wanted to, then I could just do or change Isabel's size. I'm going to do Isabel dot scale equals, and now one of the things when you are using scaling, anything less than 1 makes it smaller, and anything greater than 1 will make it larger. Okay, so if I want to make Isabel half size, right, which is 50%, so I want to do 0.5. JavaScript likes the zeros in front of decimals. Okay, so and then I'm going to do the same thing for Nico. Dot scale equals 0.5, and now they're half size. Okay, and again, you can add certain properties to each of these characters. So there's characters like tint kind of like changes the color. There's alpha, which adjusts the transparency. There's a whole lot of different things that you can do in your work. All right, so thanks for watching, and hope this helps, and support public ed. Please make sure you smash that subscribe button, tell your friends about us, and hashtag go build something cool.